Trucks come in all different shapes and sizes, and they all have a purpose for which they were built, from dump trucks moving tons of rocks and dirt, tow trucks that rescue other vehicles, customer trucks that were built by talented designers and builders, and innovative design trucks that move freight from one end of the country to the other. Here is a collection of 10 most amazing trucks you won't believe actually exist. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button to be the first to see our newest videos. Number 10. The all-electric Bison pickup truck. Electric cars are a fairly normal thing to hear about with the latest technological advances. Now, fully electric trucks are starting to show up now that people are taking electric power more seriously. This is an all-electric pickup truck made by the Canadian-based company Havalar. The powertrain of this truck uses a front and rear electric motor set which drives all wheels with peak power output of 220 kilowatts and 510 Newton-meter of torque, which comes out to be an astounding 376 feet-pounds. The truck can hit a top speed of 80 miles per hour and does 0 to 60 in just 6 seconds. Not bad for an electric-powered pickup truck. Number 9. The Balaz 75710. The Balaz 75710 is the biggest dump truck in the world. It has the capacity to carry a whopping 496 tons. This giant dump truck weighs 360 tons by itself and has not 4, but 8 supersized Michelin tires. It's equipped with two 65-liter diesel engines that put out 2,300 horsepower each. With all that power, it uses about 343 gallons of fuel for each 62 miles it travels. As big as this truck is, it can still achieve a top speed of 40 miles per hour, which, for its size, is nothing short of amazing. Number 8. The Nikola 1. If you take one look at this truck, you might have a hard time believing that it doesn't have a diesel engine under the hood. The Nikola 1 puts out 1,000 horsepower and 2,000 foot-pounds of torque from 2 electric motors. The battery bank uses hydrogen fuel, and the truck can travel 1,200 miles without refueling the hydrogen fuel cell. But the ingenuity doesn't stop there. As the truck is going downhill, it transfers the energy back to the battery banks by engaging the motors. And while other trucks are wasting fuel and their brakes going downhill, the Nikola 1 is storing energy back to its battery banks. This truck could very well spell the end of the diesel engine in long-haul trucks. Number 7. The world's most customized Kenworth 900 by Texas Chrome Shop. If you like big trucks, then you will love this 2000 Kenworth 900. This rolling beauty is customized from the ground up, and everything on the truck is either chrome-plated or powder-coated. Called Project TOC, nothing on this truck was left untouched. Even the frame was powder-coated. It has airbags, so it can be lowered to give it an even meaner look it shows. The engine is a 550 Cat diesel with powder-coated turbos and an 18-speed transmission. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more customized rig than this one. Number 6. Flipped over Ford F-150. Rick Sullivan got the idea for building this ride from recovering of the truck which had rolled over. Towing it back to his collision center, he thought it would look interesting driving upside down. So for the next 6 months, and using parts from 1991 Ford Ranger and a 1995 F-150 pickup truck, he slowly transformed the truck into what you see now. The truck is fully street legal and turns quite a few heads and gets a lot of laughs and smiles from people. The fun part about this truck is that Rick didn't tell his wife he was building it until it was finished, where he drove the truck to her workplace to surprise her. We can only imagine what her reaction was like. Number 5. The 1975 Lil Red Wrecker by George Barris. You might have heard of George Barris before. He's famous for building many of Hollywood's most famous cars, such as the Batmobile and the Munster Coach. This tow truck was originally built by Dick Dean, who was a custom car builder and worked with George Barris. The tow truck was originally blue at the time. Later, George would change the design and base it around the hit TV series Sanford & Sons. But the truck never appeared in the series and had nothing to do with the show, aside from the fact that it was very popular at the time. This tow truck is completely custom hand-built with a tilt-styled front cab and tinted front window. It has 30 coats of candy red paint over a sun-gleam platinum underbase. This truck is still a real head-turner at every car show it's featured at. Number 4. The giant Dodge Power Wagon. This was built by a United Arab Emirates billionaire, Sheikh Hamad, also known as the Rainbow Sheikh, and is one of the largest trucks ever built in the world. Inside, it has a living room, 4 air-conditioned bedrooms, including a luxurious master bedroom and full bathroom. The tailgate is motorized and opens up to become a patio terrace. The tires and wheels are from an oil rig transporter, windshield wipers from an ocean liner, and the headlights cost $1,300 each. It's actually 64 times bigger than the original 1950s Dodge Power Wagon. Oil prospectors relied on this truck to search out wells in the desert, so the Sheikh decided to build a monument to honor the trustworthy vehicle. At first, it seems almost unbelievable in photos, but as you can see, it's very real. Number 3. The Canadian Tire Ice-Bodied Truck. In December of 2013, a Canadian company called Ice Culture wanted to break a world record and actually sculpted the body of a truck and its interior out of ice, making this truck a 500-kilogram moving ice sculpture. The truck was driven for about 2 kilometers at only 20 kilometers per hour due to safety reasons, but the people that saw it were amazed. Once its job of wowing the crowds were over, it was put inside a garage where the body promptly melted. Number 2. Luigi Colani's Space Truck. Luigi Colani is a German designer and started developing streamlined trucks starting in the 1950s. His goal was to create vehicles that were streamlined so they saved more fuel. The space truck was tested to use much less fuel than a conventional truck. The truck itself is a modified 2005 Mercedes-Benz with a direct injection turbocharged diesel engine which, by his design, gave the truck an extra 150 horsepower and consumed 30% less fuel. Number 1. TP Certified Hot Rods 1976 Chevy C10 pickup truck with radial airplane engine. This may be one of the first trucks ever built with a radial airplane engine. Built by Chris Daly of TP Certified Hot Rods, Chris found the engine listed in a classified ad and thought it might be unique to put this into a pickup truck. It took a lot of work to get the engine to fit into the truck, along with a lot of other custom metalwork to produce this amazing machine. Chris knew this project would make the truck stand out from the crowd, and this just may be one of the wildest swamp projects in the world. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.